Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yong from Green Power. We are a manufacturer of rectifiers and also a system integrator of hydrogen production. It's my great honor to have this opportunity to talk about this topic with you. And first, please allow me to introduce our company a little bit. Green Power is headquartered in Zhongshan City, which is located in the middle of China. It is also my hometown. We also have R&D centers in Beijing, Chengdu, and Foshan. We have accumulated more than 20 years of experience in design, manufacturing, and the service of electrolysis system. And before the COVID, more than 80% of our revenue came from overseas, which means we are very familiar with the international standards. And we are a very faster growing company. We have more than 120 employees. Among them, we have 40 engineers with 10 doctors and 20 masters. In the past 2 days, especially when I was in the site visit, I talked with many electrolyzer manufacturers and EPCs. It seems the lead time of the key components like rectifier is a problem to them. So I have to mention our capacity for a typical 5 megawatt power supply unit is only 16 weeks. Even adding 1 to 2 months shipped from China to anywhere of the world, you will have your rectifier within 6 months. And here's this slide show you, here, our position in the hydrogen industry. We are talking about green hydrogen, which means you have to compare the price to other hydrogens. For example, green hydrogen, blue hydrogen, so each penny counts. Nowadays, people are concerned about the price of electrolyzers. But if you look at the whole process, we have to think about the efficiency of the power supply unit, because that determines how much power generated from the renewable will be used to produce the hydrogen. Hydrogen, the power supply is not rocket science, but depending on where the electricity came from, different solutions will be applied. Typically, the electricity generated from solar and the wind will be transmitted through the grid. Then AC/DC rectifier can handle this. But nowadays, developers want to build the power station, the hydrogen station, and the green ammonia plant together. So we have the chance to connect the solar and the electrolyzer directly or wind directly. Under this situation, a DC-DC inverter or an AC-DC rectifier, but without a transformer, will be used. In some other more complex situation, here. In some more complex situation, for example, you want to connect the solar, the grid, and wind all together. Then that will be an integrated power supply system. And the renewable energy is located everywhere, not everywhere, but in many places of the world. So you have to be in compliance with different local standards. For example, we provide a CE certificate product for European market and a UL for US and the CSA for Canada. And in most of case, the developer has only limited space for power supply unit. So the size of the PSU matters. Last year, we have delivered 150 projects, green hydrogen projects, and nearly 30 of them are containerized solutions. In China, more than 70% of the electrolyzer manufacturers are using power supply unit from us. So we also act as a system integrator, which means we will purchase the transformer, the electrolyzers, and our own rectifiers, put it into a package, deliver to our customer. This is a project we have done last year for China Southern Grid. It's a state-owned grid company. In this project, the electricity generated from solar, backed by the grid, drive the electrolyzer to split water into hydrogen and oxygen. Then the hydrogen is stored in the solid state hydrogen storage unit. Then can be used in hydrogen filling station, emergency power generator, and fed back to grid via fuel cells. Well, since I have only very short time on the stage, that's all my presentation. And if you have any question about our product or solution or any projects, you can stop by our booth. That is B07. Oh, I have to mention, nowadays, the off-grid solution is becoming more and more popular, which means the developer won't use electricity from the grid. So only the electricity from the solar and wind will be used to power the electrolyzer. So last week, our 100% off-grid power supply unit was tested and started operation in India. So if you want to know more about the off-grid solution, please come to our booth just behind the platform, B7. Okay? Thank you for your time.